Hello, Masahiro-san.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Masa. First of all, thank you very much for your many comment back and discussion.
Okay,
On
yes.
GitHub.
Okay, let's wait 1 more minute to see if others joins, and after we will start.
Okay.
Okay, it seems we are alone this morning. Well, morning for me. So yes, you had one question about why SPDX was selected.
Yes.
So so yes, I will include my explanation in the section 3.3.2. But yesterday there was also one question, not about SPDX itself, but about the fact that we selected the tag value as the preferred format. And people had concerns about the fact that this tag value format might not be available in the future SPDX3 version. So what I answered is that for the moment we wanted to use SPDX 2.2, which is the ISO standard. And for the moment, it's not very clear what will be the exact formats available in SPDX3. So do you have an opinion about tag value format?
Sorry. This is, I don't familiar with this area. Sorry, I don't have my opinion. Sorry.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so that was one question. Then there was one comment about adding package checksum as a required field. So we had included all mandatory minimum elements from NTIA, and Winterrock said that we forgot the package checksum, but after I checked, in fact, it is not part of the minimum elements, but it's recommended by another document from NTIA. So do you think we should make it mandatory?
Yes, I personally, yes, because the checksum is very important, I think.
Okay. Yes, then there was a suggestion by you about giving information on the tool that creates VS bomb. So okay.
So maybe you actually suggest the format of the creator field, I think.
Sorry?
You suggested the how to use the creator field.
Yes.
Yeah. So after that, I ask the question about the how to use the actual example, actual case. So I raised some example case to yeah, that's one. So I think we need to write down the two kind of the organization field, organization name. One is the organization to create the SPDX, and the another one is the manufacturer of the SGA software. So we have to write down the two organization, I think. So
Yes, so what I suggested is yes, to use a creator field. So to have a mandatory line with the organization and to have a mandatory line with tool, and this line should must include the tool name in the tool version. So I checked what several tools are doing. So the BOM tool puts only the BOM tool only puts the name of the tool, and other tools like scan code puts the name of the tool and the version, and ScanOSS also gives the tool name and the version, so that's good. But they don't exactly use the same syntax. ScanOSS puts a colon after the tool name, and scan code puts a space between the tool name and the version. So what I'm proposing is this. And I will ask the SPX3 team what they recommend.
Okay.
Okay, then you had a question. So Jimmy commented. Okay, and also Shane commented.
Maybe Shane disagree this point, I think.
So so you have a first release of your software and you have created the SBOM. Then you do a next release and you want to show the differences between the previous SBOM and the current one. And the question is how to show this difference in a human readable way.
So as a background, I think the how can I say the before the SBOM become the popular, how can I say that? The many company maybe make a SBOM by manual, I think.
Okay.
So if that case, if that phase, it's a very hard work to make a SBOM by manual.
Okay.
Software developer. So I think we have to make effectively a rule or something to define this document, I think. But basically Shane is not, Shane didn't agree with my opinion, but I think I have to follow the Shane's opinion, I think, because Shane managed this document, I think. So how do you think?
Well, I think where we want to go now is to have SBOMs created automatically by a tool. So I don't know if it's easy to calculate the difference between an SBOM and the previous one.
But as Jimmy said, if we use the diff tool between the two SBOMs, we can easily find out the difference between the old one and the new SBOM. Is it correct?
I have I have not much experience on that, but what I have seen is that sometimes when a tool generates an SBOM and then you generate another sometime later on the modified software, you are not guaranteed that, for instance, the list of packages will be provided in the same order. And so the diff might be bigger than than what you expect.
I understand.
And also in the SBOM, the tool might create some custom identifiers which might be different from one run to another. So I agree. If you do your SBOMs by hand and you know what has changed, you can easily mark what has been added or removed. But if it's generated by a tool, for me it seems
maybe difficult.
Yeah.
Yes, I think so. Okay, I understand.
Okay.
So should I close this issue?
I will. Well, I will put my remarks in it, and I will close it.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I think we went through the different topics. So do you have other topics to be discussed?
Yes, if possible. I have one question. Do you have time to discuss?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So in chapter 4, conformat notice, describe the two use cases. I think sentence 1 and sentence 2. So both cases are for SBOM provider, I think.
Yes.
So yes, but if possible, that I want to add the how can I say that another case for the side that request SBOM. So it's So if we request the SBOM, we want to write down the that SBOM should be follow the telecom OpenChain Telecom SBOM specification.
Okay.
For example. So how do you think that?
Okay, you want a statement when you request an SBOM conformant to this specification.
Yes. So if in that case, if possible, we need some sentences like that,
Okay.
like this. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So should I raise the new issue about this one?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, in fact, this conformance notice text was written by Jimmy Alberg, who is a lawyer, which I am not. So yes, it would be good that you create an issue and that it's better than a lawyer will write a sentence in legal term. But yes, that's a good suggestion.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay, after this conference call, I write down some sentence.
Okay.
As a new issue. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very good.
Thank you very much. So, if possible, could you show me the next step of this document? How can we deploy this
Yes.
document for the telecom open software supply chain?
Yes, I will have the same meeting in a different time zone today. So after that, I will send my notes as a summary, and I will update the document based on the different discussions. And well, after that, I will ask on the mailing list if the document can be approved.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Yes.
Anything else?
No, nothing.
Okay, so thank you for your participation, and
yeah, thank you very much for your discussion. It's a very helpful for me.
Okay, for me also. So
thank you.
Have a nice rest of the day.
Yeah, thank you very much. Have a good morning.
Yes. Bye.
Bye-bye.
We are now transitioning to the evening session with a quick cut.
Hello, Jeremy.
Bonjour, monsieur, bonsoir, I guess. Behind the good that I've got chance to join you guys, because I've been just busy, and well, there were all sort of things. But yeah, how are things?
Yes, so I was saying I had the first session this morning.
Yep.
So with the person from KDDI in Japan.
Japan, yeah.
So I will share my screen. So okay. So I have created some pull requests.
Yeah.
So one pull request was about checksum to be added. So previously we said that we would put all NTIA fees.
Oh my goodness, now your voice is gone again. So like testing. Now it worked for a minute.
Yes, it's perhaps a screen share.
I barely can hear you. But anyway, I see your screen. So checksum recommended NTI minimum elements. Component hash recommended. Yeah, and I guess that most, if not all, the tools, the SCA tools, they do have the checksums as well. So it shouldn't be that difficult for the supplier to have the checksums as well.
Okay, I stopped sharing.
No, it's still the same. Oh, this is annoying. Is it a Zoom issue? Because I had just prior this call, I had a meeting and we were using Teams, and no problem. We had maybe 10+ people from all over Europe, US,
Yes.
Argentina, etc. So, but now it is. Oh my goodness. So let's do so. I will go and check the PR from the GitHub, and I put my comments there if that works.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is it's just taking our time. So I will go and I'll check the PRs and add my whatever thumb up or any comments I might want to add there. Let's do so.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Thanks, Martini. Okay, and how do I leave there? All right. Ciao.